Oh my gosh. So if you're watching this and you watch the members only video, no, I did not change. I just added my cuff and watch, but I just wanted to get this video done. And at first I was going to do 10 items I can't live without, or things that I use all the time, like my holy grail things, including skincare products, jewelry, even drinks that I love to have in my arsenal. I'll do that in the next video. I want to do a life update because I have to be honest with y'all. And I feel like I might take like a week off, only a week off. When I say that, like, I mean, like, I'm not going to disappear for months on end, but I'm thinking about taking a week off. So let's just talk about it. It's been a while since we caught up, right? Okay, listen, I'm still drinking the matcha. Yes, I am. Yes. Don't come for me about it. My matcha just got checked in the delivery room. I got this. When did I get this? Like literally 9 o'clock. It's 1:30 now. I drank my stuff really slow. Anyway, but yeah, y'all, I feel like we talk about all the things, all the fashion, current events, styling, and let's just have a personable moment. Let's talk, let's get real and not really have like a vlog. So I won't keep you long, but I wrote some things that I just wanted to talk about. Some things that are exciting, some things that are freaking draining me, and some changes that I'm applying. So as y'all know, I do not love this apartment as much as I did when we first moved in. There's so many things that went down here at this building that we're at. We're in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Being a creator is very tough to consistently feel good about this space that I have to work in. There's a dog park right outside of our window, and we're on the lower floor, so it's just amplified the noise that takes place. And while I do love dogs, I do come from an environment where pets in my family are not loud and rambunctious. Like, we ease their anxiety, we train them. So like barking dogs that are nonstop barking for 15 minutes plus, and it's just like they're actually applauded for it, or it's cute to the owner. I'm not down for that. It's disruptive. People are on phone calls for work. Babies are trying to sleep. There's other creators in this side of the building who also feel the same way as me. And it just sucks. And because we're on the lower floor, sometimes the lighting isn't what I would want it to be, just natural lighting. So and we're busting at the seams. As I grow as a creator, I'm working with a lot of brands, as you guys have been seeing. Thank you so much for your support on the sponsored videos and stuff that I've been doing lately. I really appreciate that. Y'all are using the links, commenting, just thank you so much. And if it wasn't for you, like, I wouldn't have these opportunities. So thank you so much. So I want a better space to do these types of things in. And because we're busting at the seams of all the product that's coming in for me to use and work with and try, we need more space, y'all. And y'all already know New York does not give a lot of space in these expensive ass apartments. So we looked at a new area that neither one of us, Carlos and I, have lived in before. I'll put up some clips of one of the apartments that we toured. We're really happy with that space. So we're a bit early to apply. We have to wait, I think, until the end of June to apply for this apartment to be able to move for fall, because my lease is up in the fall. So anyway, that's happening. I'm very excited. Like, I just want a new space so bad. And he seemed really happy. And we're just excited. So we're going to work really hard and do the things that we need to do to move. And we're going to get a new couch. We said we want a new couch. We're going to do a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We might actually make the master bedroom with the bathroom inside of it my office space, which he will also use for work too when he has to do Zooms and stuff like that. So I will make it so the background isn't always clothing and fashion stuff. Like, it's going to be neutral for both of us to use. But yeah, I'm excited. Another thing. So y'all, and do not tell me, oh, you look great. This isn't about that. It's about how a person feels about their body and what they know themselves to feel the best at. I've gained over 10 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot to some, but it is a lot. And I've been the same size for the last 3 years based off of, at one point it was just working out got me to that level. I got COVID, got really sick, and I wasn't really able to gain the weight back too fast. And then at one point I also got really sick from eating out one time, and I got very specific about my food. And I felt like that was a cause of why I was staying the same size, which wasn't the safest thing. So I've been eating a lot more lately because I'm starting to get brave again and like eating different things, trying different places again. And I do think I've been eating a bit too much pasta and bread. So when I saw that I gained about like 12 to 13 pounds, I was like, I know I've been feeling different. My knees acting up. My favorite Silver Lake jeans are a bit too snug. Like so snug. I'm not joking. So snug to the point where I've zipped them up and I couldn't bend over to tie my shoes. And I was just like, so I unzipped the pant and I was like, I'm going to wear these jeans today. Like these are my favorite jeans. I could zip them up. And I was running around and they were so snug on me that when I was going up the stairs at the subway station in Soho, I could not breathe. I was very uncomfortable. I said, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Carolyn, what the hell? So I went to Aritzia and I bought a pair of sweatpants because I was like, I refuse to walk around. I got too many things to do today. I gotta breathe. So I have been going to the gym, but it's either 3 times a week or once a week. So I'm trying to get that more consistent. I have been doing the classes at Equinox. I've really been loving them. But I'm going to add a little bit more cardio. I'm actually really excited because, where is it? What is it? Vita Hustle, Kevin Hart's brand. They reached out actually and they sent over this vanilla bean superfood protein powder. It's a dietary supplement. I love the fact that there's no dairy, no gluten, no artificial sweeteners, no sugars added, no sugar, alcohol, soy, or non-GMO. 86 superfoods, 20 grams plant-based protein, 22 vitamins and minerals, MCT oil, and omega-3 pro and prebiotic adaptogens, digestive enzymes. And I like the fact I haven't seen anything in here about whey protein. They actually use pea protein made of quinoa, mung bean protein. So that's good. Whey protein is not my favorite. It upsets my stomach. So I'm excited to try it. I'll let y'all know if it's good because y'all know. If you've been here long enough, you see me try other drinks and supplements, and I will tell you the truth. So we'll see about that. But yeah, just eating better, less breads, less pastas, less sugars all around. Because I can see it a bit in my face, like it's a bit more fuller. It's in my lower belly, my thighs, and my knees are hurting. Anytime I feel a little overweight for what I am happy with, what I feel my best at, my knees start acting up. And my right knee it got that little twinge in it. I'm like, ooh, what I do to my knee? It feels like I twisted my knee. But it's the weight gain. So, personally, I'm going to be changing that. I am in the process of changing that. And to be honest, like I had a photo shoot last week and I felt uncomfortable, and I have another video shoot this week coming with Shamel, and I'm going to really be intentional about trying every single outfit on and moving around in it before actually confirming that's going to be one of the looks involved in the shoot, because I don't want to feel uncomfortable and like have to stop Shamel and like cry and just like it's a whole thing, and he's gonna be like, it's okay, see, like you'll be all right. I don't want to do that. Okay. I need to feel comfortable and I want to feel uplifted. I want to feel good in my body. And right now I do feel sluggish and a little bit in pain. So we're going to change some things around, and I will take y'all on that journey. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to try different sports drinks or whatever that is. And just healthy habits, what I'm eating. I'll show that with you guys. If you're interested, comment below, let me know. Okay. So I want to talk about why YouTube is kind of getting heavy for me. Now, granted, this is my favorite platform to create on. And I think because the first year I was a little slow in getting consistency, right? But I was learning the craft. And then the second year came around, I was building my community slow and steady. And it was a very tight-knit family, and I felt really good about the tribe that was being created. The cookies were created last year, right? And now it's actually becoming a part of like a level of livelihood financially for me, which I'm just like, I'm my own boss. I could do what I want to create and do the things. And I get very inspired, and I love the process of creating, scripting, editing, all the things. However, there's some things that have been coming up that's on my mind. I'm just like, you know what? I might actually take a week off from YouTube. And I mean just a week. I don't mean longer than that. I wouldn't jump out for that long. But I feel like I don't want to tap in for a good week to kind of reset myself, because I think the last couple of months, some of my things have been going a little bit more viral. I had a big jump in growth, and there's a lot of new people. There's a lot of people who aren't even subscribed that tap in also. This says 50% of my watchers are not subscribed, but they return to watch what I got going on, which is fine. But I mean, it is encouraged to subscribe, especially if people are always giving what they think is constructive criticism to make my content better or to approach certain things better. At least subscribe so you can have notifications to see if I'm actually applying those changes that you think I need to make on my content, that you don't like what I'm doing. So a few things have come up for me in the last couple of weeks that I don't like the feeling of. I've so far have stopped checking my comment section in the early morning, like before I get out of bed, because I was doing that for a while, and I'm not doing that anymore, because you never know what you're going to see that for early in the morning. And there was one morning where it upset my entire day, because most of the time I don't let things bother me when it comes to being on the internet and people saying whatever they want and however they want to me. I just let it roll off my shoulders. But the last couple of months, I feel like I've had time to argue. And I don't like that, because I'm not that type of person. I don't want to argue with anybody on the internet. I don't want to take things personal on the internet. However, I do feel that there have been some comments that are rude and strange. I said that I wasn't going to be shopping for a couple months, a couple weeks or whatever. And I shared that my boyfriend and my mother got me a gift. And one of y'all actually, I think it was one or maybe two people, somebody had the audacity to speak on my mother's pockets. And I responded to this person in the comment section. And I told y'all, pocket watching is not my favorite. I do not like it when people pocket watch other people's money. It's very tasteless. But someone said that my poor mother had to spend her retirement money on gifting me something. I actually I felt like I wanted to fight. Because I'm just like, first of all, don't talk about my mother ever. Like, don't mention my mother ever. And I know that I mentioned my mother, but you should not be talking about my mother and her money. My mother is actually still working full time. She doesn't want to retire. She loves her job. She saves lives every day. Okay. In my family, we gift each other. That is our form of love language, to be honest. But that's none of your business. And if my mom said, no, go ahead, I want to get that we're the same way. We're the same way with each other. So I didn't like the fact that someone felt comfortable enough to discuss my mother's money. And I hope that they unsubscribed, or I hope I blocked them, because I don't like that mentality. Not in this community. And even though I'm out in the open on the internet, I block people. If I don't like the energy, you don't have to watch me. I would prefer that you don't. Another thing, people making comments about, my Met Gala review, why I didn't include certain people. Some people didn't mean it in a sense, were like, oh my God, why didn't you include it? But some people did. And I'm not an idiot. The thing is, with the Met Gala review and with certain things that are time sensitive, because I didn't want to put my review up at the end of the week. The thing happened on a Monday. I posted on a Wednesday during my regular schedule. I didn't want to wait until Sunday. Then you guys are over it. You're bored, It wouldn't work. Like, I don't want to give fizzled out information. So I did my entire review the night of the gala while watching the Vogue review. Now, 2 days after, I found, oh my God, Vogue didn't include everybody in their live stream. They cut the live stream short. How many people came after Cardi B? I didn't even know Erykah Badu was there, that she dressed herself. There was so many people that were not included in the visuals I was using for my research that it came across in a way that I didn't include somebody on purpose. No, I just didn't see it. And while I was going through more images or looking for specific people in the like other reviews like WWD or the actual like the Vogue magazine, online magazine, more information came up and I was just like, oh my God, like that person looked great. They still wouldn't have been part of my favorites probably, or what I would consider worst dressed. Like the whole H&M, like they styled 7 people. We saw none of them on that live stream. I don't think I saw anyone on that live stream, but it's not personal. This is what you guys have to understand that felt that way. I'm a content creator. I work by myself. I do the research by myself. I script everything for myself as far as what I'm going to say. I edit it. I screenshot, screen record, put it on the side by side. I put in the information, tag, hashtag underneath. I look into what people are researching the most. I do more research behind the scenes for that type of stuff. I am spending money on product to share my insight on and sharing it with you. I am... Even some of the sponsored stuff that I've done recently, some of that stuff I actually paid for. I paid for that stuff. Like they gave me a credit and I still had to pay money on top of whatever I was doing. Like, give content creators on this platform, any platform, a little bit of grace, because some things, it's not intentional if things are left out. If you want to share the information, like, make sure y'all just... I feel like some people just don't know how to write in a way that doesn't come across offensive. And it's very telling. You know, if you read your comment twice out loud and like you don't get any hint at all that it's coming across a little rude, then all right, then we have some social cues that we're missing, which, listen, it happens, it's fine. But some of these things, it's like I look at the comment, I'm like, oh, I got time today. And I don't want to have time. I actually don't have time because all of my time is going onto this platform and I want to give a lot more love and light to the other short form video platforms like Instagram and TikTok. And I have a lot of ideas for those things too. So I don't want to spend my time getting upset over somebody that's coming for me and my mama's retirement money, which she's not even... I do not like it when people talk about my mom and her money. I just don't like, I don't think anyone should comment on anyone's family money or their personal money. No, you should never talk about anybody else's money. Anyway, but yeah, so it's draining me to sift through different comments, especially from people that I don't think are even subscribed, to just be like, shrug it off. Because I don't want to come across as a person that is aloof or misses out on pieces of information that is important to other people. It's like, I'm not skipping it because it's not important to me. Sometimes I'm skipping it because I don't know or I don't have anything nice to say about it. So depending on what it is, right? And also it's like, I feel weird sometimes making content in this day and age with everything going on in Palestine and, you know, showing up as if it's not of my concern. Like, no, I want my content to be an escape from certain realities, give us a little bit of a break. And it's tough. Like, I think about these things. The other day I was going to the Mael event to meet up with Chi, and I thought I was going to need like 10 seconds to just check myself before walking towards the door because I saw an image from Gaza that tore my spirit. So between some unfiltered comments that have no couth and the world issues happening, I'm a little fucking tired, okay? And people coming to me and saying, you shouldn't talk about God that way. You shouldn't be cursing. I've been reading the Bible, y'all. Let me tell y'all something about this Bible. There's incest, there's cussing, there's a lot of things going on. Do not tell me how to have belief or my faith or how to navigate my relationship with God. That's your relationship that you have. You keep it to yourself. You do not push your initiative or how you correspond your connection to God and religion and faith, don't push it on me, because I'm not going to push it on you. I do things a certain way, and I'm navigating and learning the things that I want to learn about God and my faith the way that I feel is best for me and what I feel that is downloaded from what I think is a higher being. Okay. So yeah, I didn't appreciate those comments either about you shouldn't do this and that. And you know what else I did? I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm going to do about my covenants with God anymore, because I also read in the Bible, like, he actually wants his covenants kept secret. I didn't know that before. When I got to the chapter that said that, I was like, oh, okay, so we're not going to talk about that. I'm not going to tell y'all about covenants no more, but like, just know that I have my faith aligned and that I'm doing what I think is best and things that I've always wanted to do. But I don't like that people felt comfortable enough to talk about my relationship with God or how I'm approaching myself within the faith, what I feel is the faith, what I feel is aligned. Don't tell me, because also I grew up in the Catholic Church, Shrine of the Sacred Heart in Baltimore, Maryland. They touched several of my friends. Okay. When it comes to religion and practices and rules, I don't do those, because rules had these kids and friends of mine traumatized. So we're not going to go there. Faith, don't talk to me about how you apply yourself to your faith and religion. You do what's best for you. I'm going to do what's best for me. And they cuss in the Bible. Anyway, so I might take a week off because like I said, the comments, what's happening in this world, the babies over there, like, sometimes I just kind of feel like I need a reset button. Because I don't want to be fighting in the comments. I don't want to feel like whatever I'm creating is, what's it called? Like tasteless in the moment of things happening. Like, I'm creating content and I know that. And I know that you guys understand I'm creating content in a way for us to still have fun and to just, my niche is fashion, lifestyle, those things. I know y'all get it, but sometimes when I'm creating, I'm just like, this doesn't matter right now. Like, but there's but so much we can do in little ways that I think that we're all applying ourselves to do. But I just need a little step back just real quick and kind of clear my mind about some things. But yeah, and honestly, I've been saying no more often to things. Like, I did a photo shoot recently. I shared that with y'all. And my guy was like, we got to do another photo shoot. I was like, we ain't got to do nothing. I'm going to go. I have to do my own photo shoots. Like, I'm really focusing on this season of getting myself right and doing what feels best for me. And even when it comes to like family bonds and stuff like that, Carlos had something going on with his family. And I was like, I'll come to the second half. I'm doing this for myself this morning. I want to do X, Y, Z. I want to start slower. I'll meet you there, or just saying, no, I actually do not have time for this project, or you'll be my last person. But after this is it. I'm creating the boundaries that feel good to me. And I do feel like it's making a difference on how I schedule myself. Like, now the weekends I've been focusing on resting or doing things around the house, or, getting my favorite sandwich from my favorite place and stuff like that. Just taking time for myself and really enjoying those things. And that has been such a blessing. Like, while I feel burnt out on the work side of things, I feel a lot healthier about my approach to my schedule. Monday through Friday, I am guns blazing. Schedule. Like, let me show y'all this thing. I've been using this big old notebook. Like, see, today is all mapped out. Most of these things are done for the most part. But I write down everything. I time block my entire schedule. And then when it comes to Thursdays and Fridays, those are my lightest days. And I've been sticking to that because I like to have a bit of freedom to do what I want to do on the weekend. And while I am a solopreneur, a content creator, a lot of people wouldn't ever assume that I have, like, I basically clock into this where I clock in, I wake up early in the morning, I start working, and I probably don't turn off my social media mindset or creating mindset until like 10 o'clock at night. So I need the weekends to be like, sometimes I won't capture the content. I don't want to. I just want to live in the moment. And that's been really healthy for me. So yeah, that's all that's been going on, y'all. I'm feeling good about moving soon. I know how I'm going to approach my weight gain. I feel that I look fine, but I know what I feel best in is at a certain weight, a certain athletic level as well. And I'm glad that I'm here at this point because I'm doing something about it and I'm not holding back and I'm not ashamed. I'm just being like, okay, we got here. We're going to turn it back around. Let's do the things and stay consistent on that because I liked how I felt when I was 130 pounds. That's what I prefer for myself. And don't let anyone tell you that even if you don't feel good about something that you have going on with your body, even though you look good, it's okay. If you want to change it, go ahead and change it. Do what you need to do as long as it's a healthy space for you. But yeah, I'm doing the classes. I'm using my membership at Equinox. That thing is expensive and I really was not using it to its fullest ability. And that's sad. That's terrible. I'm mad at myself for that. So I'm changing that. And yeah, I'm going to take like a week off. I'm going to figure out what week within this month it will be. Maybe I'll open up maybe I'll make a little bit of extra content just to hold it down. But I don't think I'll be tapping in for at least 1 week. Like tapping into I don't want to read anything. I don't want to read anything right now. I'm tired. Like, after this week, I'm not going to read. I think next week I'm just going to be quiet in the comments and just like whatever content I can create, I'll auto post it and let y'all watch the things and I'll figure out a better way to navigate the comments after this post. And yeah, saying no more and creating boundaries is really healthy for me. Really healthy. Oh, I took a meditation class at Equinox by accident. And I'll tell y'all why by accident. Because it said that the class was under the category of recovery and stretch. And I thought it was going to be a stretch class with like meditation, music, or guidance. And I was really sore that day. I needed to like stretch. So I got in there and everyone's getting their little blanket, putting it on their body, put the pillow behind their head, under their leg. I said, okay, so I guess we'll roll out of this and then start stretching. Like, all right, what do we do? Okay, you want me to put the blanket over my head? All right, well, then he go coming around with the sound bowl, just walking around, making it real soothing and easy going. I was like, okay, that's nice. I've been laying on my back for about 10 minutes now and it's starting to hurt. When are we going to stretch? I need to stretch. That was not a stretch class. It was a full-on meditation class. I'm like, oh my God. I don't like meditation classes with other people because I cannot concentrate. I got to do it by myself. And so I saw that class was happening at Soho. I was in the Soho location and I saw up the block, they have another Equinox location and that was an actual stretch class and it was so good. I'm not going to lie. I liked the meditation class. It just wasn't what I thought it was in that moment of what I needed. But and it's on Friday. So they have the meditation class and then the stretch class right after of the block. And I love that dynamic. Like go zen out and then go stretch with these long ass beams and do things that you didn't even know your body could do. So yeah. I want to know if I could work with Equinox to some capacity. I used to manage their club, so why not? Somebody in marketing, you watching, can we talk? But anyway, yeah, cookies. Life update. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I talked a lot, but I'm feeling like a lot of people are going through the same things mentally. So I already know. I will interact in the comments of this video. So comment below how you've been feeling lately. What have you been doing? What changes are you applying and feeling really good about? And yeah, I'll do another life update at the end of the month. Let's see how I feel. Let's see what goes. I'm sorry I cried, but I'm sure it's not the first or last time y'all saw a creator cry online. But girl, the babies in Gaza, immediately not okay at the sight or mention or thought of it all. Very honest with y'all. I cannot. I'm about to cry again. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, cookies.